so often we start to have this thing where our back starts to round, and you also have a little more difficulty in standing straight up because you have spent so much time bent over like this. So let's just go over a few things that you can do while you're at your office, at your desk rather. You don't have to leave. You can do it right there on your break or kind of like during the day. A couple things we start off with is just with your neck, just looking left and right. Moving nice and slow, looking left and right. And go as far as you can. When your body stops you, hold it there for a second, then hit the other side. Nice and slow, you're not rushing anything, just, you may want to do a few of those. See how you feel, maybe 3, 4, 5, somewhere in there. Let's see how you feel, all right? Once you finish that, you can take your arm across the body, all right? We do this all the time. Arm across the body, you can fold it up. Try to twist just a little bit. So even if I stay here, this is good. But if you twist a little bit, you're getting a little bit more. Relax that. Let's hit the other side. And look, you're right here at the desk. You're right there at the desk. You haven't gone anywhere. You're in your cubby. You know, I don't care if this is at home or away at the office. All right, stretching back and forth. Get a good twist in. Get a good twist in. Take my right hand to my left knee. Right hand to left knee. Hold that and twist to your right. Twist to your right. This left hand, you may want to put it beside you here. All right, so you're holding, and if you can, try to pull it out with that knee to get a little more, or at least stay stable. Don't turn and pull it in. Keep it stable. If you can pull out, do that as well. Twist, and you inhale and keep your back straight. Relax, come to the front, switch out, left hand to right knee. And just looking over. Looking over. When we're seated, we do the same position, but we stick the hand out behind you. Okay? Fantastic. Let's do the other side one more time. Right hand to left knee, looking over. Twists are excellent. Okay, so you see how I'm twisted this way? I can also twist a little bit more. I'm pretty much was twisted from the top portion, and then I added the bottom portion a little bit, okay? Fantastic. And from here, we can also do the cat-cow, right? Cat-cow is a good chest opener, also is a good stretch for the back as well, okay? So cat-cow, we go, let's see, inhale, exhale. And when you inhale, shoulders are going back, elbows going back, opening up your chest, sternum up. Round that back when you release. Round that back, slide your hands down, get as much as you can. Get as much of a rounded back as you can. So I'm going to show you from the side angle what you should kind of be feeling or aiming toward, okay? So do a few of those, cat-cow, right where you're sitting, right where you're sitting. You're going to look goofy. You might sound goofy in your office. It is what it is, but you're going to feel better. Air in, air out. All right. Some leg things that you can do when you're doing the chair. Cross your leg. First, let's start with the figure 4. Start with the figure 4. Hold that up. Figure 4, man, you can do a few different things with this, all right? First thing is grab foot, grab knee, and go straight ahead. You're pulling from your chest, like it's a string pulling from your chest. But first start with the string pulling from your head. You're straight. Then that's a similar string pulling from your chest, pulling you straight ahead, all right? See how I'm sitting? And I'm gonna show you a couple of the benefits by turning to the side. Right here, that hip, that raised hip, I'm bringing it up, and also lower back. You should feel it on both sides, but in particular on this right side. Feeling that, keeping it straight. And you still have that string coming out to your head, so your torso is straight, and you're leaning. You're not bent over, no, all right? So that's one side. And of course, we got to do the other side. Now check this out. See how this works for you. All right, you see how I am here? See if you can push down just a little bit. See what that does for you. See if you get a little stretch in your inner thigh muscles. It works for me just a little bit, but it's something that's recommended, okay? And now, cross all the way over. This time, first we did the figure 4. I was trying to think, And while you're doing the figure four, hey man, look, I showed you one way of the figure four. Here's the other way of the figure four. And you can tell by how I have my hands that I'm about to lift, all right? If you can, keep the back straight, lift that leg up. Keep it, just do a little, because we did a stretch this way, all right? We're doing the same thing, we just bring it up toward us. You know, I'm trying to keep it even. I'm not leaning here, which there's actually a benefit for that if you want to, but we'll talk about that in another time. But if you can, just lift up. Just lift up. All right, release. Let's get the other side. We do one side, got to do the other side, even if I'm just showing you a little warm up, all right? Come up. Trying to keep my foot straight. I just bend it just in, okay? One more time. And I think I did 4 on this side, so. All right, so those are a couple for that. Now, let's do the crossover. Crossover. And even with the figure four, you could have done a twist as well. A couple other things I could have done with the figure four. All right, so let's sit up, legs all the way crossed over. Take that elbow. Take that elbow and reach behind you. You can grab the back of your chair, put your hand on your hip right here. See, that's a good brace for me, right? Keep that hand on the hip, looking behind you. And after you look to the right side, my right leg is crossed over, so I start to the right side, but then look to your left. Do a slow look to your left. If it's a strain at all, stop that. But try to look to the left. I'm inhaling, keeping my spine straight, and looking as much left as I can. Come back to the right, slowly. Get back to that position, and release. Switch over, left side. Cross it over, look behind you. Look behind you. Do a slow turn the opposite direction. Slow turn, opposite direction. Get deep in there. Fantastic. Release, come back to the front. Whew, beautiful. All right. Even doing the sun salutations, there are several things that you can do in the chair. All right. One good stretch in the chair is extend your legs, flex your feet. You can't see my feet here, but that means your toes are pointing up instead of out. Pointing up, flex, and just get to the edge of your seat, and my hands are just, palms are just out. You can do this if you like, you can do this, but the idea is to keep straight, just get straight out. Now, to do the down dog like this, I have my palms open so that I'm still getting, if I do this, that is just a little bit, see how you feel. See if you can feel those muscles tightening up, and even your triceps are involved there. So have your hands out like this, and you're pushing, you're extending through your back, you're extending through your legs. You feel that? Huh? All right, check that out. Then you can do one leg. I'm gonna pull the right leg back a little bit and be on the ball of my right leg, and extend the left leg, flexing the foot, all right? And then just kind of lean ahead, lean forward, lean forward. Yeah, all right, switch out. Right leg extended, right foot flexed, pointing up, and you just lean up. Lean up. Depending on how it feels to you. If it feels good to hold it, hold it. All right, let's see here. What else we got for here? Excellent for you to get some good twist in, or some good side stretches in. You can go both hands up and stretch, or you can just do right, stretch over, keep yourself, now see I just been on, but first of all I'm going straight up, then over, seat bone down, reaching over, man, I'm just reaching, hands are like this, I'm just reaching through my fingers, reaching, feeling all of the opening over here, feeling all of the opening, but also feel the constriction over here, feel that over there, all right? Let's come straighten up, switch out. Left up, tailbone down. Don't worry about the other people in the other cubicles, the other offices. Don't worry about it. You're on your 15-minute break, or you're just doing a little stretch and a twist while you sit there. Boom. We did each side. Let me do this one more time. Do a couple rounds of this. Reaching. Feel that all the way up from your hip all the way through. Relax. Switch out. I'm telling you, you're reaching new goals, or somebody look over in your cubicle and say, what are you doing? I'm reaching new goals. What you doing? Stretching. And of course, if we stretch both ways, let's stretch up and try to do a little stretch back. You're kind of poking your chest out just a little bit. Hands behind you. Look back. Excellent. Come up, and since we went back, let's go forward. All the way over. All the way over. You can let your head hang a little bit, arms dangle. All right? And those are just a few moves. I'm gonna wrap it up with a nice loving move. And this good loving move, I'm gonna hug myself. My right hand is under my left hand, so I'm gonna hug myself. So since the right is under, I'm gonna lift up that arm. I'm just gonna lift it. Whatever's comfortable for you, high as you can, whatever's comfortable for you. Bring it down. And even here, right now, I'm getting a good stretch. By holding both shoulders, I'm getting a good stretch in my shoulder girdle. That's that area right in between your shoulders. Release that. And let's do the same thing, this time left under the bottom. Hug yourself one more time. Left under the bottom, and we're gonna do the same thing. Raise that left a little bit. Raise that left. Yeah. Come on now. Fantastic. All right. That's just a little, what was it, 11 minutes? I'm at 11:21. Excellent, that's my birthday. So that was about 11 minutes of just a few different things, man. I wanted to show you something on this Wednesday because I've been promising things on Wednesdays and I have been piss poor in delivering them. So there's a few movements for you. Stretch yoga lattes for you. Use it in your office, all right? And if you want to just, sometimes you sit in a chair, sometimes y'all, it just helps to move a little bit, okay? Just a little activity in your chair. Do it just for a few minutes. Let the blood flow. Of course, stand up is good. You know, you can stretch it to death, stuff like that. All right? Peace and love. Coach PA with you.